Welcome to another edition of In the Kitchen with Rich for EasyDiabeticDiets.com. Now, this morning we're going to talk about probably the hardest meal of the day, and that's breakfast. You wouldn't think it would be hard, but everybody feels kind of rushed. They got to get to work, they got to get the kids off to school. They just don't feel like they have time to cook. So what do they end up doing? They reach for a box of cereal. Well, you know what cereal's like? It's mostly carbohydrates, so it digests quickly. By the middle of the morning, you feel like you're hungry again. If you're able to wait until lunch without eating, then you're ravenous and you eat a lot more than you should be eating. So, here's the deal. We're going to cook eggs. They're very nutritious, low in fat. They're delicious. And you can cook eggs in about the amount of time that it takes to cook toast. If you don't believe me, well, let's give it a try. I'm going to turn the stove on here. Try not to get it too hot. I don't want to cook faster than the toast. The next thing we're going to do is put some toast in. Now with this toast, the toaster, I think it may have been made by NASA or something, because it doesn't just pop up the toast, it launches it. I've seen the toast get projected a couple of feet away from the toaster if everything's just right. Now, we're going to have a lid on this. This is an 8-inch omelet pan with a lid off of a 2-quart pot. And that makes it cook from the top and the bottom at the same time. That means your eggs will cook faster. If you want them sunny side up, it cooks them perfectly. If you like them over easy, you can have your eggs over easy and you don't even have to turn them over, which is usually when you break your yolks. So it's a great way to go. Now, we want everything else ready. I like a spoon for doing eggs because I like runny yolks and that's the best way to gather them up. And you can have your toast help you along. Another thing that's good for breakfast is maybe some milk or juice, but don't get the tall glasses, get the short glasses. You want to cut your calories down a bit. Another thing that I really like to do is I like to use Shasta's grapefruit juice, the Diet Shasta. No calories. The flavor comes from actual grapefruits. It's not artificial. So it really tastes great. You'll pour it in your glass. It'll fill it up about to there, and then you finish the rest of it with orange juice. So you have a really nice citrus drink that doesn't take very long. Okay, let's see how our eggs are doing. Our eggs are almost to the over easy point. Now, another thing that we want to do is we want to put some butter and some jam on our toast, and you only want to use a tablespoon of each one of those. A tablespoon of butter on your toast, it didn't launch it. Wow. We'll make it so that it takes longer to digest than without. So I don't have any problem with putting some butter on it. So we'll put a little butter on here. My butter's a little cold, so doesn't want to spread good. Then let's put some jam on it. This is peach jam, really tasty, but you don't need a lot. Another thing that you can do is there is jam that's made without adding sugar to it, and a tablespoon's only 40 calories. So that's a good choice too. Okay, now let's make a little room here. Hey, perfect eggs. You want to make sure they slide a little bit. If they don't, just stick in a spatula and then just slide your eggs up onto your plate. Now, that was quick, wasn't it? This is going to be a really nutritious breakfast for it. It's going to last a while. You won't get hungry before lunch eating a breakfast like this. And it doesn't take much longer than a bowl of cereal. Okay, now Enjoy some good breakfast. If you have a problem with this, if you eat a lot and you get a little tired of it, hey, there are some great things to touch it up. Add some salsa to it or ketchup. Those are really good. Another thing that you can do, sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. That really adds some good taste to it and gives you some variety for your eggs so they don't have to be the same every day. Okay, have fun with your cooking your eggs, and we'll see you here next time. You're in the kitchen with Rich for EasyDiabeticDiets.com. See you later.